Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Drew. Okay, anyways, oh, this guy came at me the other day saying the stupidest shit I've ever heard. He literally said, okay, uh, this goes back to the whole GGG drama that I don't even care about anymore. But this guy, what this guy said was just so funny that I have to talk about it. I don't know if I might put some screenshots on the screen. I don't know. It depends on if I could find the comments again after I do this. But he basically comes at me saying, why should GGG have to do a face cam to prove she's innocent and the Rad Brad doesn't have to? And I'm just mind blown that this guy doesn't understand what's wrong with that. So I come back and I say, dude, that's not a good comparison. You can't compare the Rad Brad to GGG. They're just two completely different YouTubers. And he basically comes back again saying the same exact thing almost. Like, except he reworded it and he said, you're a dumb piece of shit. If the Rad Brad doesn't have to do a face cam, then why should GGG have to? And I'm just like, yo, shut up. The Rad Brad is irrelevant. Come up with a better argument. Like, because basically, that's basically saying, someone else doesn't have to do something, so why should they have to? That's like saying somebody that got in a deadly car accident has to take a breathalyzer test. Why doesn't the person that's been driving perfectly normal have to take a breathalyzer test? Do you see my logic there? If somebody's driving perfectly fine, following the rules, being a safe driver, they don't have to take a breathalyzer test because they're probably not drunk. But if someone gets in a car wreck and almost kills somebody or almost dies, then they would probably have to take a breathalyzer test just to see if they're drunk, just to see whatever, for legal reasons, whatever. But, like, that's the same exact thing, you know? If you... That analogy works perfectly because it's the same exact thing. Someone who's innocent or portrays themselves as innocent very well and doesn't ever get accused of anything and has no reason for anyone to think that they're not innocent shouldn't have to get tested or whatever. They won't get tested and they won't get accused of it, right? And then somebody that's been really suspicious and really shady, people are gonna start to ask for a face cam, right? That's the whole deal here with GGG and whatever, right? That's how I see it. But this guy just didn't understand that concept as I threw it back in his face multiple times, saying, look, the Rad Brad has no reason for anybody to think he's fake. GGG has plenty of reasons. Now, I don't care about GGG anymore. I'm over it. Well, it's whatever. But, like, I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying that doesn't work. That doesn't work as an argument. And that seems to be the only thing people can say is like, well, it's like the same thing with somebody who commits a crime once, right? They go to jail. They leave jail and then they're on probation or whatever, or not even on probation, but they're most likely gonna get caught again for doing something just because people will have their eye on them more just because they were once a criminal, right? Doesn't that make sense, right? Someone who was once a criminal is gonna be criticized more than someone who wasn't ever a criminal. You might be a suspect in something that you didn't actually do, just because you were a criminal related to that or whatever. That's not really an analogy, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying that somebody who's innocent and portrays themselves as innocent has no reason for anyone to think they're not innocent. Doesn't have to prove that they're innocent. Someone who is really shady, seems really fake, and totally avoids every argument people have against them. Someone like GGG has more reason to prove her innocence. People want to see a face cam from her because people because of the whole deal with the fake gameplays and stuff, and how people say you can hear pages turning in some of her commentaries, and you can go back and whatever, and there's these screenshots on some websites where you can see her old gamer tags and stuff, and some of the people she used to play with, and some of the gamer tags in her lobbies and whatever, how they would have like the same gamer tag as her with like a number after it, or they would have, you know what I mean, right? It was just really shady. You wouldn't expect someone who has only 400k subs to go in a public match and have 3 people on the other team with like the same gamer tag as you with numbers in it. That's just weird, right? So people are going to ask for a face cam after that and say, look, we don't think your gameplays are real. Can we see a face cam? And then, yeah, that's normal, right? That's not wrong to ask for a face cam from somebody who seems really shady and seems like they're not actually doing their gameplays. And then when they say, I don't have a camera, but I do vlogs every day, that is even more reason to say, why can't you do a face cam? But whatever, guys, it's whatever. I just don't understand the logic of some people. They say there's no evidence, but the evidence is everywhere. It's all over the internet. I really don't care. But when people keep commenting at me and sending me messages and hateful things and shit, trying to defend her, what else can I do at this point? Just sit here and act like those comments don't bother me? It's not like I feel like they're offensive. The comments don't offend me at all. It just bothers me when I feel like nobody else feels the same as I do, and I feel like I'm crazy or something. I feel like I'm crazy for thinking what I think, for thinking everything I said in this video. I feel like I'm crazy. Whatever, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick commentary. I don't know what gameplay I'm going to use in this one. But I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.